Good morning, everyone. This is Cindy with my Altered Muse, and I'd like to welcome you to my studio. Today I have some exciting news. I'm going to be creating projects for Oohlala Treasures, and I couldn't be happier. I I love her creations. She does beautiful work, and it's exactly up my alley. It works well with everything I do. So this is going to be my first project, and I'm going to be working on an altered vellum bag. It measures 5 by 7, and you'll kind of see how I create with this video. I like to do crafts and chats, and I also like to do just tutorials, and I just kind of work from scratch and see where it takes me. And both of these are what I love. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the bag. It's a 5 by 7 vellum bag, just beautiful, high quality, very pretty. I had to order 100. I had run out, and I had to order 100. So I'm thinking that I am going to put some in my shop, just simply to help you girls out if you would like to work along with me. I'll probably be using a lot of bags and that type of thing. I'm going to be mainly focusing on embellishments. And when I get through with the project, it will go in my Etsy shop. So if you like it, it will be there to purchase. Or you can craft with me and make your own along with me. So let's get started. I was kind of playing along with this yesterday, trying to kind of figure out where I wanted to go. This particular piece is I guess it's kind of like a card that you can with an opening that you can slide your something down in. But don't worry about this. Just take a piece of paper. Let's see. Opened, it measures. I got a glare here. It measures 8.5 by 5.5, and you can just fold that over, and don't worry about, and you can do your project on top. You don't have to slide it in. I just had these. I got these at Michael's, if you'd like to pop over there and get you some. But you can just use the regular piece of paper also. Okay, the very first thing I want to do is I'm going to, let me see what I did with it. Well, it was laying right here. Okay, here it is. I took a piece of coffee dyed paper, and I'm going to lay it on here because this project is going to have several elements to it. Okay, so we're going to work on this probably 2 different times at least. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put glue on here. And my glue of choice is, for most projects, is Fabri-Tac. I did break down and buy a glue gun. This little guy right here. I don't know how it's going to work. Several of my friends are using them. Excuse me, and they look just really easy to work with. Excuse me, you might know the minute I get on video I have to cough. So we'll see how that works. I don't know. If you're interested, I got it on Amazon, and it was $29, and they also had, you could buy 100 glue sticks, so I went ahead and did that, so I'm good to go. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just going to place this down on here. Let me get in frame. I'm bad about working toward myself and getting out of frame. So let me get this down. Okay, and for right now, we're just going to leave this open, because if you close up something and the glue is still wet, it's going to crease on you. So I'm going to let this dry, and that'll be fine. We're going to work like this. Now, the first thing I did was, let me go ahead and tell you what collection this is. I am working with, let's see, French Bliss Boutique, okay? And I'm going to leave all the links below to the collections that I use, and also a link to Doreen's shop, which is Oohlala Treasures, okay? Now, I went ahead and took the liberty of laying my seam binding down. You could scrunch it and gather it. I just laid it down. This is coffee dyed. It was white. And so, yeah, I did that. Okay, now let's pull a few things together here. Let's see what I've got. I had kind of been playing around. Just what I would tell you to do is just grab your scraps and work with them. That's what I like to do, and it works well. It gets rid of your scrap pile doesn't build up too much, and you can work. It kind of narrows it down to where you can kind of think, okay, I'll use this, instead of looking at a whole box full of stuff and thinking, eek. Okay, the very first thing I want to do, I think, is, now I want to be able to keep this kind of on my bag. It can come off, but I'm going to try to keep it on my bag. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I love this. This was in my scrap pile, so I just pulled it out. And I'm thinking about putting that right there. So let's go ahead and put this down. And I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac. Okay, here we go. I have been wanting to do this for a long time. Start an embellishment series and have a section in my Etsy for embellishments. So this is just a wonderful way to start out doing this. Okay. I like that. Then I was thinking about coming along. Let's see. Oh, I've got so many pretty things. I want to pull a little bit of pink into it because of this. So let's... Oh, I like that. Let's do that next. Let's add this. And these, I'm not really sure where they came from. I am real excited. I will be getting my my kit, my pearls, my Lace and Pearls kit from Doreen for the Lace and Pearls Club. I think she said she was going to mail them out this weekend, I believe. So, yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'll be working with a lot of her fun things that she's going to provide. Okay, and as you can see, I'm just kind of layering up. Let me tell you one thing. I have been at this for many, many, many years. I have done this type of thing for a long time. I won't tell you how old I am, but I have been doing this for many years. And I have learned that if you don't overthink it, you will enjoy it, and you will come out probably with a better result than if you had just, you know, worked and worked and said, oh no, I don't like this, I don't like this. If you just have fun with it, move my bag over. If you just have fun with it, it's going to turn out pretty. I promise. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I tell you what, this weather is crazy. I live in Florida, and we had several really cold snaps that just really, I'm a gardener also, and been worried about my flowers. They really took a hit this year. And it's been in the 80s, the high 80s, and so I thought, okay, everything's over with, we're good to go. Well, lo and behold, it's going down. It's not that bad today. It's going down into the 40s, so there's a few things that I have to bring back in, but hopefully this will be the last of it. Okay. Now, I've also learned another secret through the years. You know, when you're putting these pearls down, for me, it was always hard to get them straight. So if you'll go ahead and run your line of glue and then take your fingers and pull the top and the bottom, it'll kind of straighten them out, okay? Now, let me see. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Okay, now let's work. I guess we better work on this side next. Let me see if I can go ahead and close this up so I can be working with it. I'm going to take my ruler and lay it on the fold and just kind of bring it up easily like this. Kind of help it along. Okay. And then just fold it. And I don't know where my bone folder is, so we will use a pair of scissors. You know, and that's another thing. If you're just starting out, I have had a lot of new girls on my YouTube channel, and I want to let you know that you do not have to have every little knick-knack and thing to create with. I'll show you along as I go on videos what you can use. Okay, now see how pretty this did on the fold because I let it dry. It didn't pucker. Okay, so we're going to be able to go ahead and close that up. Okay. Now, let me see here. I think I'm going to put this right here. It doesn't have to go all the way up because I'm going to be using, but I think I'll use this one because I'm going to be putting something down here and up here that'll kind of offset it. Okay. So, let me see. This looks like it needs a little snip here. There we go. So let's put this down right here, and I'm just going to run a nice line of glue, one little line of glue up the side, and I'm going to put that like so. And again, just take your finger, excuse my southernness, put one here and one here and just kind of pull, and that kind of straightens it out for you. Yes, many people ask where I'm from. Apparently they know I'm from the South. I was born in Savannah, Georgia, and I lived in Georgia my whole adult life. And now my husband and I are retired, and we've been in Florida 20 years, and I just simply adore living in Florida. It's It's the best. I don't like black ice. I don't like snow. So for me, the humidity and the heat does not bother me at all. Okay, so now we've got this going up this side. And if you've noticed, all we've done is just use little bits and pieces, right? Okay. I'm just going to check and make sure we're still filming. Sometimes I don't know what happens, but we just kind of go away and I'll just be filming along. And it's very, very frustrating to finish your project and it not have recorded. Okay, now I have this little snippet right here, and I love things cascading off the bottom. I'm a big fan of bringing things down, okay? So that's the next thing we're gonna do. I am gonna run another line of glue right along here. And another little tip I'll pass on is I have a jar, and while I'm working, I keep my glue turned upside down and it's ready to go. Okay. I try to pass along things that I have learned that help me. Okay. I just love these soft pinks. Doreen just has a knack for bringing these beautiful pinks and peaches and creams together. I just love it. Okay, now I have some wedding appliques, and I think I'm going to use one of those. I have been very fortunate. I hear girls talking about you know, they have a hard time finding wedding dresses, and we have a thrift shop here, and they always have wedding dresses hanging, and they're like $25. I've got one hanging on my door now that's got a train probably, oh my gosh, it's probably 4 feet long, and it's completely beaded and pearled. I haven't had the courage to chop it up yet, so I don't know when that'll be. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a little glue on either side of this piece of lace right here. And I'm going to put that down. Might better raise this up and put a little bit right there. Okay. Oh man, I think we got it going here. Okay, I'm going to take my ruler and just kind of press this down. Move this up so you can see. If you enjoy my work and you enjoy Doreen's beautiful, beautiful collections, I would love so much for you to join my YouTube channel, subscribe, and you can keep up with me as I work. I would love it. I love to talk. I love to meet new people, and I would love it if you would join me. Okay, now this is just a little snippet, and here again, look at just these little tiny, tiny pieces of lace. See, it's just so tiny, and then it has a beautiful little button on it. So I'm going to place it right there. If you notice, I haven't used my hot glue gun yet. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we're going to place that right there. And see how perfectly that just fits in. Isn't that beautiful? Looky there. Oh. So, so pretty. Okay. Now, Let's see here what I want to do. I'm thinking, because I really don't want this sliding in and out, I think I'm going to take a little glue and glue this down so it can't, I might wait. I might do one more thing in there. I might wait to do that. Okay, now let's work with the top. I have this pretty piece of lace, and I was kind of thinking about maybe putting it right there. Let me see what else I have. Oh, this is a pretty, what is it? I can't ever say what it is. Oh, I like that. This was white, and I took and I left a little bit of coffee in my coffee mug, and I put it in there and mashed it, mashed it around with my spoon, and coffee dyed it. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna cut these two little leaves off right here. I don't want them on there. So let me just kind of come in here. There. Um, that is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to trim right up through here. There we go. And then I still have all that left. Now let me see if that's going to hinder my bag too much, though. I don't think so. We're going to make some lovely things to go inside this bag. So, now I could come and take that off. I could. And I think I will, because it's awful, sticks up awful much. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Don't ever throw any of these little things away, because you can come back and tuck them in like right there. Come up the side. You know, don't ever throw any of your little snippets away. Okay. I like that very much. So we're going to put that down. And I'm just going to run a line of glue across here and down the side. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I had a little, where did it go? Here it is. I had a little piece of, this is a piece of wedding tulle. And I just took and gathered it and tied it with a piece of thread. I use this quilter's thread. It's real strong, and I use that a lot for kind of tying and anchoring down. Okay, I was thinking about putting that right there. And putting that cameo there. So, okay, I'm going to get brave. I'm going to use a little bit of glue. And I'm going to put that right there. And let's see where my just use this to press it down. I love creating. It's just so soothing to me. Now this was a button, and I took and cut the shank off the back. And I'm going to put that right there. Now I had also made this to think about snipping on there, but I don't think I want that. I think I'm going to use my my little cameo, and let me make sure I've got her going right. Place her down right there. Hold it down for just a minute. That is one good thing about your glue gun for adding embellishments like this. Just a little touch of glue. I'll get more comfortable with it. My friend Tammy at Embellish the Story, she uses it all the time, and I had watched her, and I thought, you know, that is really, I like that a lot. I'm going to think about doing that. Okay, now we're getting there. I had thought maybe I might, let me look through another one of her collections here. I'm not sure. I really like that. I kind of don't know if I want to. Now this collection is Biscotti style Lady Elegance, okay? And I used to cut everything out. I don't do that anymore because it's easier to see what I have like this. Plus, I always know what collection I'm working with, okay? So, there. I kind of like that. Let me put just a little bit of, I usually always use Vintage Photo, or I have a couple of pinks that I use. With some of these collections I'm going to be using. Okay, I was kind of thinking about tucking that in right there. Kind of divides it. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get one of these pretty ladies on there. I'm just going to kind of slide it right like that. I might bring it down a little bit. There we go. I like that. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm loving it. It's beautiful. That's why I didn't want to glue these sides down yet. Now, let me see. I think I have, where are my... I got this little bunny. He holds a lot of my fun little things. Whoops. See what I've got in here that might be pretty. I kind of like that. Okay. Now I'm wondering if I want to put just a little bit of something under this. Let's see about one of these little things that we cut off here. I might do that. And come back. I really like that. Let me see what I might want to add on here. That's beautiful. I'm going to cut this off. Okay, I'm definitely going to put that down. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Slide that under. There. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to think about that because we're going to be working on this project a little bit more as we go along. So I've got to decide now if I want to go ahead. I think I do. I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue right there and put that down. So see, you really didn't need this envelope type thing anyway. So don't stress about not having it because I just closed it up. Okay. Oops, I'm out of frame again. Hold my finger right there. Now I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. I think sometimes I kind of do well, you can never do too much, but I'm not sure if I want to add something else or not. So we're going to think about it. And this is going to be our video for today. And stay tuned because we will be working on some tags to put in next. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to go ahead and add it to the bag yet or not. Probably not. I think I'm going to finish working with it some. But this is how it's going to look. Isn't that just beautiful? So we're going to lay our bag to the side. And I want to thank you girls, guys, so much for joining me today. And I plan on, unless something happens, I plan on doing 3 videos a week. And I encourage you to join me. I would love it so much if I could make some new friends. And I do have a lot of new subscribers, and I want to thank you so much. So everything you'll need to know is going to be in the description box below. And let me know if you want me to add a few of my glassine bags. They're 5x7. And I'd probably sell, I don't know, sell 8 or 10 of them at a time for maybe like $7.99 or something like that. So let me know if you're interested in purchasing some. And I can pop those in my shop. So until next time, thank you very much. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.